Manila, 13 Philippine Marines were killed, and at least 40 others were wounded in a 14-hour clash with militants linked to the Islamic State in the city of Marawi, the military said on Saturday. It was believed to be the deadliest single-day toll for military forces battling Islamist militants from the Abu Sayyaf and Mott groups that seized part of the city in May, beginning a wave of violence across Marawi and displacing tens of thousands of Filipinos. The battle erupted at dawn on Friday after the Marines targeted militants holding several civilian hostages, and the fighting stretched into dusk. The clashes were still continuing on Saturday, said Colonel Edgar Arevalo, a military spokesman. The Marines were able to inflict heavy casualties to the terrorist group, Colonel Arevalo said. The militant siege has become the greatest test of the year-old presidency of Rodrigo Duterte, who previously dismissed the Mott group as bandits who could be easily defeated. The fighting led Mr. Duterte to impose martial law over the southern Philippines in May. While the Philippine president had vowed to end an alliance with the United States, his government has sought the aid of United States Special Forces to try to end the Marawi siege. In a statement on Saturday, the United States Embassy said, at the request of the government of the Philippines, U.S. Special Operations Forces are assisting the Filipino military with ongoing operations in Marawi. The embassy declined to provide further details, citing the sensitivity of the operation, but it said Washington remained committed to addressing shared threats, including counter-terrorism issues. Among government forces killed on Friday near Madaya, one of the villages in Marawi seized by the militants, was Lieutenant Frederick Savillano, who in the past week had led a team that recovered about 52.2 million pesos, more than $1 million, believed to have been abandoned by the militants, Colonel Arevalo said. This temporary setback has not diminished our resolve a bit, he said, adding that it had made the military more determined to neutralize the enemy, save the innocent lives trapped in the fight, and set the conditions for the rehabilitation and reconstruction of Marawi. Philippine troops have been battling to clear Marawi since May 23, when the militants led by Isnilon Hapilon, the head of Abu Sayyaf, and backed by members of the Mott group, and the foreign fighters supporting them, laid siege to the area.